On Venezuela. Last night, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social a ridiculous screenshot of a fake Wikipedia page that called him the acting president of Venezuela. Donald Trump calling himself the acting president of Venezuela is stupid, but it's a very useful little illustration of where his head is at right now. He's totally focused on military adventures and completely ignoring the affordability crisis here at home. To those Republicans who hemmed and hawed last week, saying the U.S. involvement in Venezuela was a one and done, those views have now aged like spoiled milk. Last week, Donald Trump was asked if we're staying in Venezuela for a month, 6 months, a year, or longer. He answered, I would say much longer. And he says this with a smile on his face. What does he think the American people are thinking? That we want another endless war, this time in Venezuela, that we want to stay for years and waste treasure and possibly lives on this adventure in Venezuela? The American people don't want that. And then he says we're going to give the money to Venezuela. You think the American people want that? A foreign adventure so we can give money to Venezuela? Just yesterday, Energy Secretary Wright said the U.S. will be in Venezuela for maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe more. The American people didn't vote for Donald Trump to be acting president of Venezuela for a year, 2 years, 3 years, even for a day. They voted for him to put America first and bring down the cost of living. The more people learn about what's going on in Venezuela, the more people hear that the U.S. involvement could last years, the more they'll demand that Congress act. Now, the good news is that this week the Senate has a chance to halt Trump's military follies, to halt his focus on foreign adventurism rather than bringing down their prices. Last week, a strong bipartisan group of senators moved forward with the War Powers resolution I've championed with Senators Kaine and Schiff and Paul. The Senate will vote this week to pass this resolution and affirm Congress's constitutional authority on matters of war and peace. I say to my Republican colleagues who don't yet support this resolution, join us to prevent another forever war. The pressure will be on Senate Republicans this week to make a choice. Stand with the majority of Americans who don't want us in Venezuela, or enable Donald Trump and risk entangling us in another forever war. The American people will be watching what we do this week. Americans don't want another round of endless wars. They don't support propping up foreign nations and regimes. The vote this week will tell all, and the American people will be watching.